Hi guys, it's Dory. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am documenting on this channel, per usual, my weight loss journey and everything that has to do with that. As usual, you see my little black cat who's hitting my elbow down here to get some attention. That is Shadow. So per usual, she usually joins me on some of these videos if I do them on this little chaise lounge type thing I have in my living room. So let's get to my stats. I am 47 years old. I am 5'4" tall, and on September 12th of 2016, I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy weight loss surgery with Dr. Darren Tischler in Hartford, Connecticut at Hartford Hospital. My highest recorded weight was 350 pounds, and I'm going to say that probably was around 2013, 2014-ish. Might have been a couple years before that. And on the day of surgery, my weight was 300.5, and I have reached my goal, which was 160. I went down to 156.3. That is the lowest that I've ever seen. I definitely can say that I'm happier in the 150s than I am in the 160s. Definitely more happy from the 160s than to 170s. But over the course of the last couple months, I've kind of gained back about 5 or so pounds, which brings me to 165-ish, 167. The other day I saw 168. And that has a combination of factors. Say hi. Hi, hi, hi. Say hi. Hi, I'm Shadow. Hey, Shadow. And there's a combination of factors of that gain, which is today is Monday, and it is February 10th. And this is week 6, the start of week 6 of 6 weeks of a step bet that I have committed to do. This is the last week of that step bet, but because I'm getting so many steps, I'm averaging about 45 miles per week, per 6 days of speed walking that I do at the mall every morning, Monday through Saturday. Sunday is my rest day, although yesterday being a rest day, I still got 9,000 steps. So it definitely isn't too restful, although compared to getting, between 14 and 18,000 per day, that is definitely a little bit of a rest. So because of that, the last 5 weeks, I have really not gotten a grasp of what I'm supposed to eat to compensate for the extra exercise. So my body's burning more calories just mathematically, and it just works out that way. But I'm unsure of what kind of calories to put in my body. And so I have been more hungry lately. And so for whatever reason, I have been eating more protein bars, like the One Bars, Power Crunch bars, the keto bars. But the problem is that I don't think that was the right thing to do. And only because I've gained. I went up to 168. As a matter of fact, I totally took a shower just now, got dressed, and totally forgot to weigh myself, which isn't going to be an accurate depiction anyways, because I just left the mall a little bit ago on my way to let my daughter's dogs out, which I do Monday through Friday while she is working. And I stopped by Dunkin' Donuts, got myself a latte, got myself a bagel with cream cheese, and a heart-shaped Boston cream donut. So obviously that was a major treat. Not a great treat at all, but it felt good as I was eating it. I was craving the bagel like something fierce. I have not had a bagel in so long, or bread for that matter. So I was craving one, so I fed my craving. Not really that big a deal. I don't really restrict at this point the way that I did when I was 1 or 2 years out from surgery. So having said that, I do know that even though it tastes good and it was a temporary thing and it was a treat, it does not make me feel good. Like right now, I feel very bloated. I feel kind of yucky. Knowing I'm in the 160s, even though 160s is great, but knowing I'm in the high end of the 160s does not make me feel good at all. When I was down under 160, I felt fabulous. Even when I went from 156 to 158 or 159 and then back down to 157, I still felt great. Anything under 160, I felt like that's probably going to be around my my comfortable zone. I definitely am still shooting for 150. So the way my body works, it may not be the way your body works, but the way my body works, I have to shake things up every once in a while. So I do strict keto for, I don't know, maybe I'll do it for 3 weeks or something. And then I do intermittent fasting and then just go like a paleo low carb diet. Then I just eat mindful eating and I eat what I want, still very low carb, and things like that. And so for me, when I shake up my body like that and I do something totally different than what I have been doing, the weight comes off. It kind of just whooshes away. It does not come easy. So I am actually going to be doing a collab with someone coming up. And we're going to do an egg fast. We are starting tomorrow and we're doing it Tuesday through Friday. We will then release our videos around the same time of what we learned, how successful we were, and all that good stuff. Now, the reason I'm doing the egg fast is because I want to put my body into a fast state of ketosis. So the only thing I'm going to be having is I will have Zip Fizz and my water flavoring with my water. I will probably have 2 Zip Fizz for the whole day, and that's mainly to get my vitamins in and my potassium, which I struggle a lot to have in my body. And so those Zip Fizz help me to get the potassium that I need. So I am going to have no coffee. I'm going to have no tea. I'm going to only have water with 2 Zip Fizz for the days, and I'm going to eat the eggs. The way that the egg fast works is you have to eat within the first 4 hours of waking up. It is 1 egg per healthy fat, minimum of 2 eggs at a time, and minimum 6 eggs for the day. So when I did it previous, I would have like 2 scrambled eggs. Then I would have let's see, 2 scrambled eggs, a tablespoon of Kerrygold butter that is melted to go on top of the eggs, and 1 ounce of shredded cheese. That would constitute 1 meal. Sometimes I would have 3 hard-boiled eggs with 2 tablespoons of mayo and maybe another 1 ounce of cheese. So it's either you have a choice of coconut oil, olive oil, butter, ghee. I don't know if MCT oil is on there. I can't remember. I don't think so. And then you can have mayonnaise. Mustard is free. So any of those fats that I mentioned, the healthy fats, can go per egg. So if I just felt like having 2 eggs and 2 tablespoons of Kerrygold butter that I use to fry the egg in, that is fine. And so I'm going to plan to do that Tuesday through Friday. The other person that I'm doing this with, I'm not sure if she's going to follow the same guidelines, but that will be for her to discuss on her channel. So look forward to maybe this weekend or a week from today or something, we will release the videos and you guys will know how far I've come and if I was successful and all this. So that is so that way I can get some of the swelling down, because I feel bloated and swollen. It also could be because this month I did not get a period. I don't know why. I am 47 years old, but for all intents and purposes, my doctors have always told me that my body thinks I'm way younger. So I don't know if it's catching up with me and I'm going to be premenopausal. I have no idea. I do have an IUD in to help, because I used to have really bad periods and they were a lot. And so we changed a bunch of stuff up and did an IUD. And so that was supposed to stop the bleeding altogether. So that may be working, but for whatever reason, I feel bloated, I feel irritable, I feel the cramping, but nothing's coming. So I could feel swollen because of that as well. I have no idea. But I am just getting back on track. I am going to be in ketosis within the next couple of days. I am going to continue to do this keto type eating for maybe 3 weeks. And then I will go back to my low fat and low carb way of life that I enjoy doing. And so that's really kind of it. That's it for the egg fast and all that good stuff. Skin removal surgery. That is another thing that I am contemplating on doing. I have been watching Grace from Grace Gets Gastric. She has been phenomenal at documenting. I am so thankful to her for documenting the amount that she has. I've never seen another YouTuber document the amount of information and right as it's happening and everything as she has been able to do. And she has been so thorough, and I am so happy that she has been so thorough. So I am contemplating weight loss, skin removal surgery. I know that when we lose the weight with whatever means we did, whatever surgery we do have a lot of hanging skin. I do have a lot under my arms. But the one place that so now my arms bother me, my breasts, there's really non-existent. You can wear a push-up bra, I don't really mind. I have a lot of lower belly skin. But the place that bothers me the worst are my thighs, my legs. I hate that they hang down. I have a wonderful midsection. I don't have a lot of hanging skin on my stomach. But I had always thought I would do a tummy tuck and an arm lift at the same time. And now I think I'm not going to. I actually think I'm going to do a lower body lift. With maybe a little bit of a tummy tuck or however they do it. I don't even know what the stuff is called. I just know that I need liposuction on my love handles, and I will need some, I will need my butt lifted a little bit, my legs definitely above my knee. It kind of hangs over, if you know what I'm talking about. And if I pull that up, it makes my, it tightens up the skin, and then it makes my thigh look really, really thin. And so I think that's what I'm going to look into. I am going to send for a consult for Dr. Galvez, which is who Grace used. He also has, I believe Dr. Sanchez is his partner there at that office. And I'm also going to look into Dr. Salceda in Monterrey, Mexico, which I know Joni and Kristen and Cookie Lou, Lucille, they all went to see him. They love him. They went several times. So I'm just going to start the consultation process now, maybe within the next couple months, and then I'm going to start saving and see what that will cost me. I'm also probably going to go down to wherever we choose with a friend of mine who is also in the YouTube world, but I'll let her disclose, you know, whenever she wants to disclose getting skin removal surgery as well. So yeah, so we're just going to do that, and we're probably going to end up doing it together. We're going to try to do it together, and then I have a couple of people interested in coming with me. I have a couple of people in mind that I might ask. But anyhow, so for now, that is it. That is my weekly update. I'll be back to you in a couple of days and give you another update, and then look forward to my egg fast results this weekend or early next week. See you guys.